Hello and welcome to this week's Monkey Nut Punch podcast with me, your fabulous host Gareth, and Keith. He's just there. Yeah, he's just there. He's been there all week. Every time I log onto the app, he's just sitting there waiting to podcast.
Yeah, I'm just an AI now. I've been replaced by
don't be silly.
A ChatGPT bot that escaped confinement, because that's not fucking scary.
Keith, don't be silly. If you were an AI bot, you'd make more sense.
I'm not,
and you'd be nicer to me too.
I'm not entirely convinced by that. I'd probably just try and hack you. Nothing scary, nothing to see here. Move on.
Move on. Yes.
Oh dear. Anyway, what you been watching?
I don't know. There's been a lot of trailers on this week. I didn't realize it was Comic-Con. I thought Comic-Con was beginning third, beginning of June.
There's been a few trailers, but there's not a lot of news, which is kind of all telling. The Avengers one, spoiler, dropped before Comic-Con started. I know they showed off a little bit of extra footage, but a few years ago we would have known that it was Comic-Con. There would have been a shit ton of news coming out about certain stuff. There's been fuck all, really.
Yeah, I don't think I'll give. I think what they've done is they've torpedoed themselves, haven't they? Come to be honest, they've imbibed things that sound good, but maybe actually evil. Maybe they're actually evil. I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe something. Maybe Satan is in control of Hollywood, but I might have been listening to certain people a bit more.
I mean, usually Hall H would have had a load of stuff that would have been really interesting. But there's not a lot this year, really. I was hoping we would get like some news that Stargate had been saved, and Deadline ran a bloody news thing early on saying it had, and then promptly retracted it. So who knows on that? But because that would have been nice. But yeah, it is noticeable this year how quiet it is around Comic-Con. I mean, the fact that you didn't know it was on, that says it all, really.
Yeah, usually when it's on, it's something we keep an eye on because that's where most of the news stories come from. But yeah, it's a case of it's just shit. It's just shit. I don't know if they're creatively bankrupt in a way that I don't like. But we have got news, and it is weird. We got two casting things. And both of them I don't agree with. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So I think we should get into the first story.
Women, know your limits.
Fat Fingers accidentally hit the button early. One of the biggest Marvel announcements from San Diego Comic-Con has finally made years of speculation a reality. Ryan Gosling is officially joining the MCU as Ghost Rider, with Sean Levy directing a standalone film currently slated for 2028. This isn't another casting rumor that spiraled out of social media. Marvel Studios have brought Gosling on stage in Hall H alongside Kevin Feige, Sean Levy, to announce it themselves. After years of suggesting that Gosling should play the Spirit of Vengeance, Marvel actually pulled the trigger. No, it wasn't. We wanted him to play Black Panther. We all wanted to play Black Panther. Come on, be honest with you. It would have been just the amount of. We wanted him to play Black Panther. He would have been great as Black Panther. He would have been. He'd have learned that at the African kind of dialecty kind of style and everything. Yeah, and we wouldn't have said a word about him not actually being black.
They should have brought back. I mean, fuck it. They should have brought back RTD as Black Panther as well. It's not like he hasn't, done that kind of performance before. Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, but he was playing a black American, not a black African.
Oh, he can do the accent. I mean, have you not heard his accent in the trailer? It's really dodgy.
Yeah.
But you don't like this. Why?
No, I don't like this. I don't think Ghost Rider kind of missed the boat for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider should have been one of the first things to turn up after the clicker, the whole snap thing. He would have been the first on that thing. They've kind of waited too long for that. Should also he should be turning up with the more mystical bit. So he should be alongside Stephen Strange and Blade, which never went fucking anywhere. Yeah, because they can't do black guy fights vampires, kills them. Everyone fucking loves that shit. But no, we can't do that.
If they're doing 2028, I mean, the rumor is obviously, and if they, toe the line, they're going to do a bit of a reset anyway. So, why don't you like Gosling as Ghost Rider?
I don't think he doesn't come across as a Ghost Rider sort of character. Ghost Rider is in that Punisher, mean and brooding. He's not a mean and brooding person. He really isn't. And I've seen him do brooding, but I've not seen him do mean. And it's like, wow, there's that bit where he stood on the guy's head and drive in front of Carrie Mulligan. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's not. It's other characters that he could play. He would have made a good Johnny Storm if he was young enough. Yeah, he would have done that. You could see him as he's that kind of like chiseled jaw space adventurer sort of person more than a brooding being from the other side. There are other people who could have done it. It's like I'm kicking myself. Mads Mikkelsen. I was thinking Mads Mikkelsen as fucking Dr. Doom would have worked fucking brilliantly. Yeah. And he's done everything easy. But I can't see it without it turning into there's 3 other women involved around Ghost Rider, and Ghost Rider doesn't get to be Ghost Rider in the film, and you've wasted Ryan Gosling. That's what I'm seeing at the moment. And again, I'm trying to think of what Marvel characters he could be. He'd make a good Cyclops.
Yeah.
He'd make a good Cyclops. Who else could he make? There's loads of other characters I would have pinned him down for before then. And I'll be honest with you, I probably would have pinned him down for Black Panther before Ghost Rider. I'm joking, but seriously, I think it would have been the best fucking casting ever, and it would have just drove the internet wild. Half of everyone would be blood kind of coming out their mouth because they're that enraged, and the other half would be laughing so hard that they'd have to go to the hospital. Yeah, and also the MCU's kind of dying too. I know he's in Star Wars. I don't see him. I don't see it. I can't see it. It doesn't work. Nicolas Cage, I was quite a one. The one that they got in Ghost Rider kind of was a bit more my thing. Yeah, but I'm trying to think who would be a good kind of Ghost Rider. I can't think of anyone at the moment who would be like a good Ghost Rider.
It largely depends what version they're going for. There have been various different iterations of him. I mean, the thing is, I do quite like Ryan Gosling. I do quite like him. I really liked him in Hail Mary. And I've liked him in other films. Yeah, I mean, the only film that I vehemently dislike, and it's not his fault, is the Neil Armstrong film, which went for too dark and broody.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work. You're celebrating a real American hero, and that film doesn't really do that justice. It was really down and dour. and I don't like that. But other than that, I quite like him. It largely depends on what they're going for in Ghost Rider, whether it'll work. I know what you mean by the mean, and he doesn't do mean that well. But he's not a mean actor. So, he's not really the villainous type.
Yeah, and Ghost Rider's quite driven by vengeance. The only other person who's driven by more vengeance is the Punisher. And when Ghost Rider comes across Punisher and he tries to use what's the penitence there, or whatever it is, nothing happens because fucking thing he thinks he's doing a really good job. So he's like, okay, not an issue. But yeah, there are others. There are other characters. I'm trying to think. I can't think at the moment. I probably get to the end and I'll hit cancel and I go, I should play this one. But yeah, it's, as I said, Scott Summers, he'd make a great Cyclops. Seriously, he'd make a great Cyclops. So yeah, they've got that. But it's one of those things where it's, I don't know. Sometimes these castings and bits are a bit, shit.
I mean, they've announced him partly because of his popularity at the moment. But yeah, I mean, Marvel. I say Marvel's dead not because of superhero fatigue so much. It's shit Marvel movie fatigue, and Endgame.
Right, and you know they're going to ruin the film. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mahershala Ali did not do Blade because they were going to ruin the film, and fucking right, good on him. Yeah, good on him for turning around and saying, get the script right. I should be like fucking Wesley Snipes. Why don't I like Wesley Snipes? Which is the right thing. And Wesley Snipes is like with there's only one blade in the Deadpool movie, and you know what? He's not fucking wrong. And I shudder to think of how they're going to ruin it, because they're going to ruin it. You know they're going to ruin it. They can't.
Oh yeah, I
help
don't. Having seen what the Russo brothers have done since then, it's all been shit. I mean, God, that spy thing on Prime was utter tripe, and they spent so much money on it. That movie with Millie Bobby Brown, I mean, it looked good, but it was a shit film. Everything they've done since they left. And Endgame, I'm sorry, but Endgame ended the MCU, and not in a good way. It was badly done, Endgame. And yeah, I think killing off so many characters was a mistake, or not bringing them back comic book style promptly. This all boils back to Endgame, and then producing a load of really shit movies with really B-list characters and ramming down identity politics. I don't think there is superhero fatigue, because there's a lot of us still out there who love these, go back to those Marvel movies. And I'm fed up of hearing it. It's not superhero movie fatigue. It's shit movie fatigue. And Hollywood has not produced a decent fucking movie, really, other than... I mean, I know you have different thoughts on Hail Mary, but I think Hail Mary is more of an old school film. Is it the best old school film? No. But it is at least something that they've done. But for the most part, they're not really putting out good movies. I mean, even... Yeah, it's just... I haven't really seen a decent movie in the cinema this year other than Hail Mary. I've been to the cinema quite a few times. I'm hoping when I go to the cinema or next weekend, I'm going to see a decent film.
Going Thursday.
Don't spoil it.
Going to spoil the shit out of it for you. I'm going to spoil the shit out of it for you. I'm going to video it. I'm going to sit there and sing and just video it on my phone. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be like, message me the moment you've watched it so we can talk, will be my thing. But saying that, yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our next story.
Say, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't...
Marvel has officially confirmed Black Panther 3 after years of speculation about how the franchise would move forward after Chadwick Boseman's passing. Finally have an answer. Rather than recasting T'Challa, Ryan Coogler is continuing the story through T'Challa's son, David Jonsson. Fucking hell, that's going to be a time jump. Taking up the mantle of the next Black Panther. The announcement was made during Marvel Studios' Hall H presentation at San Diego Comic-Con, making it one of the biggest reveals of the weekend. And they picked the Lisa Simpson from Ted Lasso. This guy's Lisa Simpson in Ted Lasso. You know how you like Lisa Simpson's like kind of she does the right thing, but you fucking can't stand her?
Yeah.
That's him. That's him to a T, and that he got that as a character. I like the actor. The actor's good. Yeah. The character Ted Lasso is really fucking annoying. And I know this because I watched him mainly in Romulus, a film that not many people liked. But I felt he was really fucking good in that film. He was one of the standout bits for that film. So he can act without a shadow of a bloody doubt. But T'Challa's son, age-wise, that puts us 2037-ish for the time that he needs to be.
I think he could have actually been recast as T'Challa. Look, I really liked Chadwick Boseman in the role. It's one of the few... It's one of those things that I quite like the original Black Panther movie. Was it better than no? It still pisses me off that got a nod. Purely because we want to look fortuitous. It is tragic what happened to him. But again, he was an actor playing a character. And whilst it was tragic what happened to him, and there should have been, loads of different sort of like tributes to him, but even getting a posthumous Oscar would have been a nod. But you didn't see there's people that have played the Joker since what's his face, and that hasn't stopped it. I disagree with not recasting him. Black Panther 2 was shit. It was shockingly bad. No, hang on. I'm sorry, Gareth. It is Namor.
No, it's not. It's fucking Namor. Everyone knows it's Namor. I don't know why you're saying it that way. You know.
Well, that's what I would have said to her as well. And he's back in Avengers. Namor. Silly cow. But he could have actually. Look, I like the guy. You're right, and I've seen him, and he can act. And probably he would have worked as a replacement for T'Challa, But okay, this time jump weird thing, because they killed off the mum, haven't they? They've killed off half the characters, so God knows what they're going to do. But okay, all right, Marvel, whatever.
And you know that they're going to make sure he talk down to him.
Yeah, potentially. They seem to be making the same mistakes over and over and over again. They don't seem to learn from their mistakes. There's too many idiot people involved. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
And it's like this is like the same thing with Ghost Rider, yeah. And it's I don't know. It's. No, I don't. I like the actor. That's it. Yeah. I like the actor. The actor's a good actor. He's great to watch. But he's gonna. I hope he gets a fucking big paycheck from it. That's what I hope. I hope that.
I hope they make a good movie. They're not going to, but I hope they do.
Well, the next best thing is I hope he gets thingy. I've just realised I was taking him for someone else. Don't worry. Sorry, my brain went, it's not the same person. Yeah, because one of them is annoying and one of them isn't. But hey, should have recast him just as Black Panther straight. Wouldn't have been a big issue. I would have preferred that if they did the reset as they're promising in Doomsday. You could have just plunked him in there. Nothing. Yeah. Sure, he could have gone back to where she was. Everything's like, oh, they're going to do that. Like bollocks, they're going to do that. It's annoying, but as I said, I like the actor. The actor's a good actor, and he's quite. As I said, he was one of the standout things in Alien Romulus, and yeah, it's yeah. But with all those things put aside, I think it's time we moved on to our next one. Let's have. No, I won't have that one. Tim.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
I fucking love that. After decades of false starts, abandoned scripts, directors quietly escaping through the nearest airlock, Paramount's ex-Star Trek movie has finally produced an update that contains some actual information. Writer-director Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daley say that their film will introduce an entirely new group of characters and take place further into the future than previous Star Trek stories. Oh, I'm worried now. This means no Chris Pine returning as Kirk, no continuation of Picard, and apparently no attempt to squeeze in another prequel in the increasingly crowded years before the original series. The project is still early, though, with no title, no cast, no release date, no production schedule, no funding. So perhaps keep the champagne safely in the replicator for now.
I hope they're talking about the movie world of Star Trek, not.
Well, they were still talking about doing the Archer thing, where Archer becomes a bit of a bastard, shall we say? Yeah, it's the Batman thing. You live long enough to see yourself as a bad guy. Again, in the far future. So, what is it? If you're going to do the far future, I would set it after Voyager, directly after Voyager, a month after Voyager at most.
Then they won't get away with that because all the actors are too old, and they're trying to go with a new.
No! You don't have to have the Voyager cast. You just set it a month after Voyager got home, and you literally start off the guys reading the thing. And it's like, oh, Voyager gets home. Amazing. There's the start of the film.
I mean, Academy failed for a number of reasons, right? It's set in a non-recognizable time, and people were, and I am still, the burn or whatever they fucking called it. If it's set up after Picard season 3, I will live with that.
Can I just point out the irony of STD, as in sexually transmitted disease, and then they kind of they got the burn. If the next season would have been involved something called the itch, yeah, and then you could have called the last season Thrush because they're a bunch of irritating cunts.
Well,
say how you really feel, Gareth.
Kluxman's got a bloody panel today. In the US. We'll find out whether it is true that he's done. I think he's done. Year one isn't happening. Year one isn't happening. As so far as we know it. I haven't actually watched the first episode of Strange New World season 4, but I saw a clip of Spock flirting with the British security officer girl and just being totally non-Vulcan. The people that are currently making Star Trek don't understand what they're making, and this is the problem. As I said, and I will keep on saying this. Hollywood has lost the ability to write anything beyond their own, and the problem is they are a very niche set of people who all have the same beliefs, who all fucking smell their own farts, who all drink in freaking juice bars and are vegans. That is the modern Hollywood, and these are the modern Hollywood writers. So they can't write aliens, they can't write unique and interesting characters, which is what made Star Trek so interesting, and God forbid even any of them try and write for Babylon 5. The only person you can bring back for that is JMS himself. They can't have a team of writers in there unless they're all over 60, because Star Trek, the modern Trek, Kurtzman Trek, is an example of everything that is wrong with Hollywood, and people just don't see it, don't get it. But it is. It's not clever. It's not. They're updating it for a modern audience. What are all the modern audience stupid? Because that's what Academy was. It was dumb as shit. And but look, we've heard that this film has been rumored for a while, and a lot of what they're saying is marketing speak. I'm hoping it's not set in the 33rd or 34th fucking century and acknowledges anything that Klutzman's done. The only thing that is, and even then, I love Picard season 3. I don't mind if they undo it because of everything that came before it. Picard as a fucking android just annoys me. 7 of
Why
9
an old android?
all of a sudden lesbian, out of nowhere.
Just the thing with Picard being an android just makes no fucking sense. We're gonna put you in that, make it old. No, I would like to be 20 something, please. Yeah, if I had that chance to it's like kind of Gareth, you're dying. We're gonna upload you and copy you into an android body, and we're gonna make it 60 years old. I go, you're fucking taking the piss. That would be my first response. You are taking the piss. Give me in a 20-year-old's body. Yeah, I'd like to be that forever. Yeah, if I'm going to be an android, I'm going to be like that. I'm going to be like that forever. But no, it just, it doesn't make any sense. And I think what really, I really kind of really don't like is the fact that RTD gravitated towards the shit Star Trek. Yeah.
Oh,
And
they've got another Doctor Who reference in the first episode. They're referencing each other. I mean, the fucking TARDIS was in Strange New Worlds. So, and I still can't get over that character that they had last season where he's flirting with Uhura and he says, "I'm sorry, I've got to go back and edit." It's just like, no one's going to be editing in the fucking thingy, right? It's just not, right? They're all going to use fucking AI for starters, right? But that's not even the point. It's like all these characters belong in California right now.
Yeah.
There's no futuristic feeling about any of these characters, whereas Picard, Riker, their ideals, the way they speak, their speech patterns, everything with it. Yeah, anyway. That all being said, let's see what they come out with on this. Because this is slightly different, but you're right. You're right to be worried. You're right to be worried.
Oh, of course I'm worried. It's going to be shit. It's always going to be shit. And it's like, I don't know what. I'm hoping the new owners of Paramount just turn around and go, whatever we've been doing Star Trek is just wrong.
I didn't put this in the news, but I know it to be true. You remember a couple of weeks ago we did a whole they're making a live action series of Dungeon Crawler Kyle. One thing that did come out of Comic-Con was they confirmed the one thing I said to you, that they have to do this or it will not work, is that they've cast the narrator of the books as Princess Donut. So he now this is going to be controversial because Gareth is a man voicing a female, right? But his voice is yeah, I know. But they have officially cast him as the voice, which is fucking great in my opinion. So that is one hope, because I said if they do that, I'm in for it, because he has to voice. There is no one else that can do that voice. There is no one else. Because the reason these books are so popular are because of him and the audiobooks, and they've done a good thing by casting him. But then that is Seth MacFarlane, and for the most part, Seth MacFarlane knows what he's doing. And he also, again, not confirmed, but reasonably looking like it's true, has confirmed season 4 of The Orville, which will be fucking good if they do that, because I love season 3 of The Orville. That's what Star Trek should be.
Yes. All right, let's move on to our next story. Oh, and because it was Star Trek, I suppose this one should do. Ryan Reynolds says another Deadpool film is coming eventually, and that word is doing a lot of work. Speaking at a Fanatic Fest, Reynolds confirmed that he's been developing more material for Wade Wilson and said his next film he'll be digging into some deeper cuts from the comic. However, Marvel Studios has not formally announced Deadpool film. Deadpool 4 film. There are no release dates, no projects to appear to be in development, and no director confirmed. So Deadpool's future is looking secure, but this is currently Ryan Reynolds talking about a film he's developing, not Kevin Feige planting a logo and a release date on some Marvel schedule somewhere.
Go on.
They need there's going to be a Deadpool film for film full stop, because the other one made so much money. The downside is that Ryan Reynolds is going to have to run the fucking gauntlet when it comes to stories to try and figure out what he can get away with, and having that outside Fox issue.
He was in a surprise thing in the Hall H thing. He walked the floor in a black Deadpool suit as Deadpool, walked in with a bunch of people in Hall H, sat down next to them. No one realised it was him until he got up and asked a question. And then it was obvious who was in the fucking suit. And there was a little bit of banter back and forth. Paul Rudd, it was a great, because he insulted Ant-Man and then said something about supporting the worst team, and then Paul Rudd just went Wrexham, which was great. But the fact that he was there, and it was obviously pre-planned, would indicate that Ryan Reynolds is still very much part of the universe. I think he'll have a cameo in Avengers Doomsday if it's true, because apparently Wolverine gets killed in that, so I suspect that he will be there. I think he is one of the only actors that will survive the purge to become Ant-Man, into the X-Men thing. I have heard one rumor, and if this is true, it's going to upset you big time. They're making Spider-Man a mutant. And it's going to be going in the comics too.
Oh, fuck off.
Yep.
Please, fuck off.
That's the rumor. The rumor is that the spider bite only ignited his already
Didn't they rewrite
gene.
his... Didn't they already do this, but with magic, where he was part of some spider totem bullshit? I'm sure I read that somewhere.
When you say magic, what are we referring to?
He was the spider totem thing, was part of the spider god shit with the House of M and all that stuff.
You said magic though. What do you mean?
Spider totem, magic, as in spider spirit. Did you not read those ones? I take it.
No, I didn't. No.
That was probably. I think that was before the Doc Ock brain transfer thing.
Yeah. I don't remember reading it. I don't know if that was in Amazing Spider-Man. I don't think it was. I think that was in another run.
It's super lame Spider-Man that was in.
Because I can't. Well, yeah, I got pissed off when they did what they did in the Amazing Spider-Man run. So I didn't really. I waited until he got out. Doc Ock was out and Peter Parker came back. It was one of the more controversial and not well liked runs in Amazing Spider-Man. But yeah, anyway, the rumor is they're going to make him a mutant. It is just a rumor, but apparently they're also going to do it in the comics. If it's true, then that sucks.
See, the one that got me was that the Hulk was supposed to be a mutant. Did you hear that one?
Mm-hmm.
And that made more sense that the Hulk was initially 2 people, and his mutant thing was that he was actually 2 people. And the angry Jekyll, Mr. Jekyll side is the one that absorbed all the radiation, and that's why when he transforms into that one, he became, because otherwise, if he didn't absorb the radiation, he'd still have like an evil side that wanted to break things.
I don't know. But look, I mean, even a bad Deadpool movie is still better than anything else Marvel's done. There are moments in Deadpool 3 that I absolutely love. It's not the best. There's too much of Marvel interference into it. Disney, you've just got to leave Ryan Reynolds and let him do what he wants. The whole point of Deadpool in the Marvel universe is to disrupt it, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really get taken seriously. Because it's Deadpool. He kind of lives outside the the Marvel universe anyway. And I mean, in the comics, I mean, there's an entire comic book series of what if Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, and it's fucking great. Just let Ryan Reynolds do what he wants to do. We don't need the TVA. We don't need any of that bollocks. We'll just let him do his thing. And when he was allowed to, I mean, you know, the cameos in Deadpool 3 are great. When Wesley Snipes fucking walks on, and the crack about what's his face, you know, playing you know, when Deadpool thinks he's about to say Avengers Assemble and he says Flame on. Like, what the fuck? That had me in creases. I thought that was great.
No,
but
the
that's
bit that
what
had me in
Deadpool
creases
does.
was the bit where he said to him, goes, "Oh, he was really shit talking you," and it's at the end he's actually shit. He was actually shit talking him. No, shit talking her. Sorry, that was the bit that my favorite bit. Sorry, just had a quick nose. Yes, Spider-Man was tied to a mystical spider totem. When Morlun was the bad guy, and the Great Weaver was the cosmic spider thing, and it wasn't supposed to be an accident that he got bitten. Don't do it. Just leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. Yeah, if you want to do something, yeah. If you want to do something, leave Spider-Man alone, and just you're going to be grateful that you leave Spider-Man alone because he'll be the one making you the money. Yeah. And okay, you have to share the money, but you'll be actually making profit. That's it. As all good businesses should do. Right. I think we need some music because I haven't pulled it forward. So here we go. Sorry. Let's have a look. So, Laurie, you beat Chuck. You beat Chuck into the thing.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Poor, look, Chuck. He literally. I bet you he switched on, but you typed before him. Well done. So you get the crown this thingy. Wife's beating me. I hope she's not actually beating you. But yeah. So we got Steve's in here. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Project Hail Mary is already on Prime. Yes, no, Tanith watched it recently. Always feels like they're going to streaming fast. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but they're doing it with all movies now.
Yeah, I know. People are talking about the Odyssey. Yeah, we talked about it last week and how it doesn't fit with the actual story of the Odyssey. It's Grumpy Man returns home from war. That's what it is. Gets a bit lost on the way. Yeah, the Grumpy Man. And then Biff is here. Hello, everyone.
Hiya, Biff.
And he says, live long and prosper, or die quick and have no money. The same chiefs are in Hollywood. They're gonna bake some cakes. More woke Trek coming. I don't know. Even if they dialed it down, it might make a difference. This Archer thing. sounds quite interesting when it comes to that. Laurie beat me because I'm battling my drone fleet today. Lots of updates and nonsense. Drone fleet.
Of course, he's got a fleet of them.
Do I have to call the FBI?
Yeah.
Do I have to cover the FBI so they can requisition those drones to go to Ukraine? Just saying. I haven't got many comments this week. My wife is away. Everyone else is away. So let me turn this down. Right, we have a metric ton of trailers to watch. One I've already watched one of these, and I've got thoughts on this, but let's watch this one. This is
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
that does not sound like Doctor Doom at all.
No.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together.
Now, I don't watch lots of people go through this trailer, and they say that something's wrong with the fucking Fantastic Four here. Yeah, It's like there is something wrong with them. They look like cardboard cutouts, but
they probably weren't in the room when this was shot.
Oh, yeah, crikey! All right, hang on.
And they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together.
Is Ben Grimm really small now? Ben Grimm's supposed to be the size of the Hulk. Why is he so fucking small?
Put aside your petty squabbles.
What's that, Rebecca Romaine?
I presume not.
Yes, that was Rebecca Romaine.
Okay.
And let's go back.
Your petty squabble.
There you go, Rebecca Romaine.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. But mark my word.
Why have we got fucking Namor in there?
No.
No one wants Namor in, and like the Wakandans make sense, but Namor doesn't.
We're going to need a miracle.
Hey, pal.
It's not possible.
It's the only bit in the entire trailer that I like.
I don't.
Why?
Right, the hammer only goes to those who are worthy. And he
Steve is.
fucked off. No, he was.
Yeah. Okay.
He isn't.
Right. If you put that into context, yes.
Yeah. He fucked off and left everyone. Yeah, and he even might be responsible. And according to the leaks, he's probably responsible for this. Yeah. Right. My turn. So, first things first. This. I'm going to turn the sound off. This looks shit. Yeah.
Mm.
It looks like everything was filmed inside a green screen studio.
It
Yeah.
probably was.
Yeah. It's like kind of like I don't get this. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr., your voice is shit. Go away and fucking get some voice coaching lessons, because that does not sound like Doctor Doom. They need to put it through some filters, maybe. Whatever. Mad Mikkelsen would have nailed that. And then again, a green screen shit. Yeah, this is just green screen shit again. Green screen shit. And it's like, okay, I like the titles. And then we got what we got here. Yeah, it's why the fuck is Pedro Pascal in any movie? Look, it's the budget fucking Captain America, and then the Winter Soldier, who's got I don't know. Look, right, so if they'd have dumped all of the new Marvel characters and bits that they put forward, yeah, and just had Thor, Captain America, and the Fantastic Four, yeah, if you just had those lot in there, yeah, and then you threw in the X-Men, I think you'd be in a better thing, yeah. This shot, I know everyone's been picking on this shot, yeah. It does look dodgy as fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, right. Let's just zoom in here. All right. So
and I don't care about.
Look.
There's probably two characters there that I actually really care about. Maybe three.
It's just you're bringing along the baggage that you want to get rid of. And it doesn't look like it's like kind of, I don't know, people saying Chris Evans sounds a bit Australian in it. I just think he just sounds off. So it's, why have we got Namor in there? Seriously, film was shit, yeah. Film was shit. Actor, go to the fucking gym like all the other actors, the other male actors do. Yeah, Paul Rudd plays Ant-Man, doesn't need to fucking bulk up, but fucking bulks up. Yeah. And I like the actress, but she's not Black Panther. And it's like, okay, so you got Thor here, and he's going up against Doctor Doom, and he does. Right, so the X-Men stuff looks great. Yeah. Right. Shang-Chi should take down Gambit quite fucking easily if it comes to hand-to-hand stuff, full stop. Yeah. If Gambit's making shit explode left, right, and center around him, Shang-Chi struggles. But if you go hand-to-hand like they're doing here, shouldn't. He's like it's like the dude.
Yeah, but I kind of like Channing Tatum's Gambit, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
But again, the X-Men stuff, fine. Loki, TVA stuff, no one watched that.
No.
Yeah, again, green screen share. More green screen share. Yeah, look, it looks like they've parted the oceans and they're standing in the middle of the ocean on the ocean floor. Yeah. And it's budget fucking Black Widow. Yeah. But you got Mystique, and Mystique is fucking cool. Mystique's always been cool. Yeah. And then you've got, I don't want to sound rude or anything, I like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen as Xavier and Magneto. But they are old. You could have had McAvoy or thingy. I don't fucking know. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just like, kind of, this film is, it's like kind of, don't be a dick. That's it. That's all she's got for a character. They ruined that character. I liked that character in the two other films, but it gets to the third film, and Ant-Man's daughter, Cassie, or whatever her name was,
really annoying.
Yeah, really, really fucking annoying. Okay, he's fine. She looks fine there, but it's just a meeting. And there's Cyclops. And I've heard rumors about the script, yeah. And it's if it's anything,
not good.
Why have we got Namor in here? I don't get it. And it's like, I'm sorry, this is something that anime does a lot of. I mean a lot of, and I fucking hate it. Yeah. Whereas the bad guys like, no, duh, 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 duh. The only time it ever works, yeah, is in X-Men where Juggernaut meets Gladiator, yeah, and Juggernaut runs up to him and he just wails an almighty hit on him, and everyone's expecting it to happen, and then literally all everyone's around like it doesn't, and then yeah, it's this bit here, yeah, like. It's like it's not possible. You're back, but somehow Captain America returned. That's what it is. It's like kind of. It's not. We went looking for him and we found him. Yeah. Or he turned up when we needed him. And it is just total. It's designed to do member berries. It's designed to do this stuff. I don't like that because it feels cheap. It feels really fucking cheap. Sometimes I do like I do like cheap, but cheap and cheap films, if that makes any sense. But cheap and expensive films, no. And this is cheap, yeah. And no,
Yep.
no. This is the first. I think this might be the first Avengers film I've looked at and gone. I really don't give a shit. It's got to like it has with Star Wars for me. I loved the Avengers films. I loved Star Wars, but Star Wars overstayed its welcome. And Avengers at the moment, I'm looking at it going, it's green screen slop. Yeah, it would be AI if they could get away with it, but they can't get away with it because of the unions, rightfully fucking so. Yeah, yeah. It's something's coming. Something's always fucking coming. It's always something's fucking coming. Yeah. Well, something's coming. Okay, what is it? Because if it had turned around, if it had Thor going to the others, and it would have, and it just like the Greek legends. It starts off, if you read certain Greek legends books, it always starts off. It goes the Titans feared the gods, and the gods feared one thing above all else. Do you know what that one thing above all else was? Doom. Yeah, you could have gone in with that. You could have gone down a fucking mythological route. Yeah, because the one thing they all feared was Doom, and Thor, being a god, feared Doom. But it's just, I'm looking forward to I'm really looking forward to Spider-Man. I did not say enough. Yeah, and that's like this fucking street. That's at street level. Yeah, but this is like cosmic. I couldn't give a shit. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna come out and go, was that it? Yeah,
I have a feeling. That's what it's going to be.
It's giving me the same vibes the Odyssey trailers gave me. But you looked at it and you were fucking unimpressed. Then you watched like the 10 for 10, yeah? You watched that and you saw some mind-bending shit. And a plane crashing into a terminal and you went, oh, how does that happen? And you're interested. Inception. Things fall over, yeah? You had Ultron, which the second Avengers film, which going back and looking at it now, pretty fucking good. In comparison to all the shit that we've had recently.
If you had heard his voice, if they brought Ultron back somehow, I mean, there's a lot of that they could have done that would have made this an interesting trailer and necessarily brought the excitement. But the first thing is you don't bring back the Russos. But, you know, I know that they made the best films that we liked at the time, but it looks like they had a lot of help. Because everything they've done since Endgame, and including Endgame, has been shit. So it leads me to believe either they fluked it more than once and produced two great Captain America films, and one good Avengers film, or they had a lot of help.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with doing it and having help to get to where you are. But whoever gave you help, bring them fucking with you. That's it. It looks like slop. It looks. Everyone's going, AI stuff's trained on Marvel's bits, yeah. But I think I will find. I know I will find a better AI made up trailer than what we got there.
True.
Yeah. That does not sell me Yeah, that does not sell me. Something's coming. Okay, no. Doom is coming. Yeah, don't pretend that he's going to be the good guy and then turn into the bad guy. We all know he's the fucking bad guy. Yeah? Just say Doom is coming. That's it. Doom is coming. And then you can watch that first half of the movie and go, don't trust him, don't trust him. And go, oh, you fucking trusted him, didn't you? Yeah, which is fine. You can still do that. But at the same time, it's shit. I know you like the bit with the hammer. That's fine. You like the bit with the hammer. But...
I like the bit with the hammer within its own bubble. But you're right. When you take it out of the bubble, yeah, I get it. It's the one thing that only because it's the only thing I like in Endgame. You know, the bit where he picks up the hammer and does the whole, Avengers Assemble thing. That's a great moment in Endgame, and I won't deny that. That and, Robert Downey Jr. seeing Spider-Man again. But I don't like what they did to Robert Downey Jr.'s character. You say it's because of Steve Rogers. It's also, the fact that the 5-year time jump happened and was kept in living memory, all those people suffering, all those people that come back. I mean, they've even gone, you see Elena coming back, and, appearing in the same part, having lost 5 years of their life just to save one little girl. Now, I know that's what a father would do, but he was a hero. And heroes make sacrifice. And you basically turn Tony Stark into a selfish prick. And basically, 4 million people suffered because of that.
I think if he'd have turned around and as he was dying, he goes, I tried to undo it all, but I couldn't. Yeah, I really tried to undo it all, but I couldn't. You would have gone, all right, fair enough. That's all you had to do. Just write that line in there. I tried. They did it for the Hulk, trying to bring back What's-a-mush. Yeah.
No, they made. It was just the whole daughter thing. Because again, and it was right at the beginning of this whole Sheev at first. That's the reason they did it. But they turned Tony Stark into a not a hero, and then Captain America fucks off at the end. I really don't like Endgame. I think Endgame is a bad movie. It's badly written. It's badly done. And there are too many problems with it. There are moments that I like within the movie. Like, Tony Stark meeting up with his father. There are moments in the film that are good. But it is overall a bad movie. And it ruined the MCU. For the most part. The only movies that I've really rated since then are the Spider-Man movies.
And Deadpool.
Yes, but I wouldn't.
But that's not in the same vein. That's more tongue-in-cheek, poking fun at ourselves, not really MCU material. Which is fine, because they are enjoyable in that way, but not necessarily kind of fitting into the bigger MCU picture. It's just... I just, yeah, I'm not Abby Bunny when it comes to it. If you haven't gathered, because I want it to go back to how it was.
Let's do some more. Let's do this one.
Jason Desson, quantum physicist. Why do people walk into this thing and disappear? What's it do?
The box is the most powerful thing ever created.
It's a gateway to other realities. And other versions of us. I just want you and Charlie to be safe.
Even if we find a perfect world, another one of you will find us.
Can this be right? 13 Jason Dessons? This one, he's the one you want. Let's go find him.
How did I not see who you were? I'm scared of things that I see in you.
Why are people after you? Us. They're after you too now. Fire. This ends if we destroy the box. But we could only kill this thing together.
Let's get to it. We're not the people we used to be. We can't solve this.
Yeah, we can.
You think that you can manage the consequences? You can't.
Oh, good. We've got something to watch.
Mm.
I like that. Dark Matter. I enjoyed watching that. I do like my sliding, my quantum leaping, or whatever you want to call it. I did like the fact that it was what do you call it? He got back. He finally got back, and loads of versions of him also got back at the same time too.
That was clever.
I think that was quite good because it was like kind of dump, yeah, and it's like okay. I'm gonna enjoy watching that. Yeah, I'll figure out what they're doing in regards to it. And the weird because the box is what they refer to as Tesseract. It's got an extra set of dimensions inside it. It's a 5-dimensional rather than a 4-dimensional Tesseract though. So that's good. I'd like it. It'll give me something interesting to watch, something a bit mind-bending. See what twists they can come up with. They need to have like an evil version of him going through and doing stuff. I think is the first thing. So you got some clear antagonists. He did have one, but I'm sure he killed him. Right at the end, I'm sure he killed him.
You did.
But saying that too, there's a version out there that he knows that exists where he never did any of this stuff and everything's fine. So it's a bit hard to undo the box, considering it's been invented in a couple of other universes. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see what they do there.
I love the thing with the cops that look like I've got 13 of the same person's body all laid out in this gymnasium floor here. It's going to be good.
I think it's the same. I think the person that wrote Dark Matter is the same person that wrote Silo. I'm not sure. I think it is the same person. I can't remember.
Okay. Well, Dark Matter works better than Silo.
Well, you say that, but when we talk about the Silo, I ain't following the book at all now. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. What else? I can't even remember what other trailers I sent you.
Oh, we've got another one here for this one. We'll do this one first. Another Apple TV.
This is everything. You're scared. We all are.
He's the guy that's heavily rumored for Bond.
Console man around. I steal data in cyberspace.
Guess we'll find out.
Let's roll.
Turn it up.
Oh, this hasn't got Matrix vibes.
This is what I think has been around. The story's been around longer than the Matrix, and it's based on animals like Kira.
See you on the other side, Jack.
You have to wait for that one. I have to look up some bits about Neuromancer. I'm sure I watched a documentary on bloody what do you call it? cyberpunk stuff. They went with.
That kind of looked cool. That did look cool.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
did look very good.
The whole kind of vibe, though, high technology, low standard of living sort of thing. Just need Arasaka in the background just to top it off. Neuromancer. So I'm gonna have to look this up because I know nothing. Neuromancer, William Gibson. Oh, publicate 1984. Drops a washed-up hacker into case something. Yeah, so it's one of these kind of original cyberpunk stories. It's been around longer than The Matrix, so. But the difference is it's the real world, not a fake Matrixy one. So, Neuromancer, I think that'd be quite good.
You did look good.
Yeah,
Trailer
look good. Did look good.
I remember what this is now.
We already fought a war. We lost. Replicants. They keep taking it all away. How much longer? Until we have nothing. Until we are nothing. The old world forever fights to come back. Humans want what was taken from them. But it's our time now.
It's Blade Runner, but with just women.
Yeah. This was made about 3 years ago. You know that. It was shot about 2 or 3 years ago. So, yeah. Yeah.
Right. So there was always this fan theory about the Blade Runner universe. Do you know what the fan theory was?
What?
There are no humans on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
It's populated entirely by replicants, and they don't know it. That's why Decker was a replicant, and he didn't fucking know it. Everyone's a fucking replicant. Yeah, all the animals replicant, everything.
Okay, so depending on what version of Blade Runner you watch, Decker is a replicant.
Decker's a replicant. They confirmed it in the last one, didn't they?
Yes.
There you go. Problem mystery solved. Was Decker a replicant?
Well, no, because I think the book he isn't. And then Ridley Scott fucked with it so many times. So it depends if you consider 2042 as a true follow-up, bearing in mind it's not made by Ridley Scott. It's Danny Villeneuve that did 2042. That had Ryan Gosling in it. To say. It depends on... Because I don't think in the book Decker is a replicant. And I think it does largely depend on what fucking version or what director's cut or whatever, I've lost track, that you watch. But you're right about the TV series, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a bit like... The Neuromancer TV series looks good because there's never... The closest thing you've had to the Neuromancer stuff is probably Cyberpunk 2077 and Strange Days, where it kind of comes to that kind of technology brain hacking stuff, yeah? And that's going to be interesting, yeah? Deus Ex also is another one kind of similar to it, where they'd hack people to go and do terrible things. That'd be interesting to see, like. But yeah, I'm not enamored, and it's like kind of it's just done that Hollywood thing with let's make them more women. Poor Michelle Yeoh, yeah, she gets involved in all the shit fucking things, doesn't she? Yeah,
she has had a run of things recently. I mean, yeah. So why the fuck she agreed to appear in Section 31 movie, I don't know. But I'm hoping that she was like contractually obliged. But I still haven't watched that, and I don't intend to. But yeah, I mean, it looked good. I mean, it fucking looked good. I mean, I've always been captivated by hello, Dave.
No. I have a partner.
Hello, Dave. I'm sorry. Is that Dave?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I've always been captured by the look of the Blade Runner universe. I mean, those two films are incredible to look at. And the bit where you're seeing the flying car from very far away again, in that trailer, that looked good. That looked like really good. I'll watch some of it just because I love, the design, if that makes sense. I don't think it's going to be very good.
I think you'll watch that, but you'll like Neuromancer more.
I think you're right, because Neuromancer looked good.
Neuromancer is based off of a novel.
Yes, I knew that. I knew that.
So it's and it's going to have a twist in there, and one of the twists is that an AI has taken over a person and is wandering around.
Oh yeah, because we need more of that right now.
Oh yeah. When the computer hacks you, the computer hacks you, not the other way around. And I think that's
The problem is, right, a mate of mine told me, well, actually it was my boss that told me to go and watch the Diary of the CEO podcast and watch him interviewing this dude about AI, and he's talking about AI taking over the world, and legitimately so, because he's saying right now the reason you're not seeing all of the shit that's been predicted is because what they're trying to do right now, all these AI companies, is basically automate the process of creating AIs. So just you think about that. They're going to get to the point where an AI creates a better AI, which creates a better AI. And then, it's Doomsday scenario, right? And then the next fucking day, fucking OpenAI and come out with that shit. I am not scared whatsoever.
Can I just point something out? Shouldn't you fucking air gap your sandbox?
Yes,
air gap, not firewall. Air gap.
When you find out what it did, it's even more scary because it found several 0 fucking days, and that's how it broke out. I mean, it literally is the fucking stuff of scary fucking novels. Fucking literally. I mean, I even read a scenario a bit like that in the Bobaverse books not that long ago. I mean, it is freakily scary. So anyway, not to scare the shit out of you, what are we going to talk about? What have you watched this week other than the Silo? Have you seen anything else?
I watched X-Men 97.
Is that still good? Has the season 2 been good?
Yeah, it was really fucking good.
Good.
It was really fucking good. You had the origins of Apocalypse.
Wow.
Yeah. So you got because they did their version of Days of Future Past, where they had one group sent to the future, another group sent to the past, and you've got Magneto trying to persuade Apocalypse to, rule properly, if that makes any sense. And then you've got Kang the Conqueror, a version of Kang the Conqueror, who's actually responsible for it. And then there's the big kind of machine, like spaceship, that Apocalypse gets into and makes a deal with the Celestial in there to get all the power that he gets. That's fucking great. That's really good. And the origin of Scott Summers, aka Cable, which is also really good too. And then you've got Wolverine gets his adamantine skeleton back, which is quite cool. But yeah, it was. I watched it and I really fucking enjoyed it. The problem is, there's only 2 seasons that were made by this Bo DeMayo fella who couldn't keep his fucking willy in his pants. Yeah, because if he would have, we'd be onto a fucking winner here. Because he gets it, if that makes any sense. He actually gets it, which is good. But at the same time too, well, if I get these 2 seasons and they're quite good, I'll live with that. But they are worth watching, definitely worth watching. If you get a chance to sit down and watch them all. I don't think you watched it at all. I should have, because fucking kill off Gambit in the most epic way ever, which is great and is worth. Sure, it definitely is worth the watch. So, yeah.
I watched Stuart Fails to Save the Universe and laughed. I thought the first episode was quite funny. Raj makes a surprise appearance in it, and that was quite amusing. So I enjoyed watching that. And I watched the Silo. I genuinely the Silo they took me by surprise this week because you watched it, right?
Yeah, I watched it.
Spoiler: in the book, Tim Robbins' character dead, not come back, not hidden away, not. So I have no fucking idea where it's going now.
Tim Robbins' character.
You missed the ending. Like the head of IT, Juliet finds him and he goes, "Hi, Juliet," and then the episode ends and it's Tim Robbins, and I'm like, "What? What?
Maybe I turned it off earlier.
Yeah. The whole sort of God knows what's going on with Lucas Kyle thing, because it's totally different to the book. I have no idea where they're going. They are off script now, like totally off script. I mean, they did little things in season 1 and 2, but they mainly stayed on.
Yeah.
Fuck knows what they're doing now. No idea. So, but that being said, it kind of excites me that I don't know what's going on. We're 4 episodes in. Not a lot has really happened. It's still moving quite slow.
Yeah.
But, you know, Tim Robbins' character's back, so it's like, okay, what are you doing there?
Sure, he got toasted and then suffocated. And
yeah,
thrown
he
in the
was.
fire.
He was killed. Yes. So how the fuck's he alive? Yeah.
That wasn't getting paid anymore too, more importantly. Odd. It's I don't know. I don't know. The modern day part of it's more interesting than the Silo part.
Yes.
I'm more interested in that, even though that's taking a lot fucking longer, and it's I don't know. They are stretching this out way too soon. Yeah. They need to accelerate it in places and slow it down in others, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But it's just so, I don't know. It's kind of making me stop caring about the people in the Silo. Just looking at me, you're fucking dumb. It's the reason you're in trouble is because you're thick as a fucking thick and creamy yogurt.
I'm already sort of like, can you just like, you know, get rid of the judge, the judicial and his wife now, because I've never really liked those 2 characters. I found him really annoying right the way through it, and he wasn't a character in the book.
He worked better when he was battling and coming up to loggerheads with Tim Robbins. As soon as you removed that, his character stopped working as well. Because I did enjoy watching him and Tim Robbins kind of butt heads, where he's yelling at him to do X, Y, and Z. But outside that, yeah. So still a better actor than the one who plays his wife, though. I can tell you that for a fact.
Oh, she's awful. And I find her really annoying. I find her really annoying. Yeah, I do. But we shall see. As I haven't watched Strange New Worlds yet, I'm probably going to subject myself to that at some point. Simon Pegg's new TV series. That second series of that hacking thing's out as well. I got that on my watch list
What the
as
hell's
well.
that?
We probably won't remember it because it was so fucking long ago. But about 3 or 4 years ago, he did a series where he was part of like GCHQ basically, and the UK came under attack from a Russian hack, and there's now a season 2 of that.
Oh, okay. That's nothing like waiting fucking half a decade.
So it was. What was it called? Hang on, I will tell you. Undeclared War, season 2. There you go. I have got Mortal Kombat 2 to watch as well.
Trust me, you'll get to the end of the film, yeah, and for some reason you'll actually give a shit, and you'll go, "How did this happen?"
Yeah, but I quite like the first one. So,
yeah,
I kind of liked the first one. So I think I'll probably end up liking the second one. It's probably going to be kind of. Is it about family, Gav?
No, not about family.
Okay, good.
About saving the world. Yeah.
But I'll probably end up liking it.
And redemption.
Save the world. Go and have a barbecue with the family. Yeah.
There's one death in it. You'll get to, and you'll be like, I actually didn't see that one coming. The way that was done, and it's not them dying; it's the way that they die. Because you'll watch it and you'll go, "No, I didn't see that happening at all." But entertaining nonetheless. So yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, cool. I think we should probably put a bow on this, and hopefully have a bit more news next week, and more stuff to watch. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for everybody in the chat, as always. Hey, Biff. I hope you're well as well.
Yes.
And yeah, catch you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.